I don't think storage is a problem. There are great storage mediums out there. Streaming is coming into play more and more. We're not going to care where the music is stored or even how we access it. It's going to all be about playback quality and recording quality. And unfortunately, for years now, the recording quality has been going down, down, down from what I consider to be good and what many consider to be good. It used to be recording was an art, and the art was to try and reproduce as close as we could the experience of being there live. And today, many of those great recording studios and those great recording artists have gone, have died, have been replaced by something else that doesn't have quite those same values. Now, some of it, we have to say, is, hey, that's great because you're using artistic talents at making a grungy sound and something to really get down and funk, and I love that too. It's great. It's awesome. But where I draw the line is when we heavily distort the recordings themselves, or when we overly process, or when we ruin dynamic range, because there has to be dynamic color to what you're doing. So, what could be done about that? Well, as in anything, you got to set an example, okay? So I believe very, very deep into my heart that we could take even grunge music and record it well, okay? With dynamic contrasts, things you might hear in person. A guy wailing on a guitar, with the heavy distorted, we used to call them fuzz tones and wah-wah pedals and all the stuff they're going, or a synth sweeping through the thing. It doesn't have to be distorted on the recording. We can accurately make excellent recordings of grungy things or beautiful things. We can capture life in recordings beautifully without destroying the essence of what we're looking for. And it's not, there are people that are doing it. There are great companies out, Naxos, Cookie Marenko, there are Gus Skinnis. There are people out there who care, Bernie Grundman, and they work at it and they make it right, but they're few and far between. So, what are we doing? All right, set by example, or lead by example is probably a better way to say it. In our new building, we are going to build a state-of-the-art recording studio. Gus Skinnis, a world-famous mastering engineer, has probably done half or three-quarters of every SACD ever made. He is going to lead this charge, and we're going to build just amazing equipment. We'll have a mixing console that is all custom built, all analog. It's everything will be paid attention to in terms of dynamic range, quality sound, and then we're going to offer it free to musicians who really have some kind of talent that they want to share with the world. And we are on a mission to show the world that you can make great recordings of all kinds of music without destroying the art, and we'll show you over time how this can be done. And that's, you can change something a little bit at a time, and we do the best we can and hope that some people will grab onto it and really get it. And maybe that will start a little bit of a movement in the other direction from the crap out there that is just sad, and it's harmful to music. And I'm not being this old fuddy-duddy that's saying, oh, those new boys with their home recorders. No, not at all. Because in service of the music, you can have some ratty sounding stuff that really aids the music, but let's at least record it well. That we can do, and that we're going to do. Thank you for the question. I look forward to you hearing what we're going to be doing. Okay.